What's going on? This is Mo Real Talk coming to you again. Subscribe, like, comment, share on all my videos, and make sure you hit the notification bell icon to notify you on all videos that's posted on this channel. Look what we have here. Another Me Too movement, ladies and gents, by the artist known by Meg Thee Stallion from Houston, college student, nurse. Interesting movement she got going on right now. It is called the Hot Girl Summer, and she's making a killing off of it financially. Forever 21 jumped on it. Wendy's jumped on it. I was reading the article, and I was just sitting there reading the whole thing. I read the whole thing, and quite interesting, the perspective that what is a hot girl. And I'm going to talk to the gentlemen, and I'm going to talk to the ladies as well. But first, hot girl summer is basically be a thot and don't be apologetic about it. That's what I got out of it. You know, do what you do, have fun, live your life, don't apologize, don't worry about what nobody say, you know, blah, 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 blah. Now, which I thought was quite interesting for her to say that. Now, mind you, she's in her mid-20s, basically. So her thought process is a lot different. What Meg Thee Stallion failed to realize, she's going to get older. Looks are going to change, body's going to change. Her status going to change as well. And what she's promoting for these younger women, the younger generation of women, and also even these washed up 30 plus, 35 plus year old women, is to go out there and live your life, have fun with no regrets, don't apologize. Do you? And then in the article was like, she mentioned men do it too. Men been doing it for years. So let me get this straight. So now this movement is about women being whores, slut buckets, back page material. That's what this movement's about. Sleep around with a bunch of men. But you want to be wifed up. You want a traditional man. You want a man to take care of you. You know, this and that and the third. Now I'm switching gears now. Now I'm going to give you the real talk. So this Me Too movement will affect thousands, hundreds of thousands of women as they get older. So the women between 18 and 29 are living their lives. Out here thotting around, whether they got a boyfriend or not. Sleeping with multiple dudes, going on these little girls' trips, doing what you do. We all know what's going on. You know, and it's along with that city girl movement too. You know, the period, you know, the hot girl summer, the city girl movement, the Carly B movement, and it used to be Nicki Minaj movement. They all promote the same thing: sex, money, sex, money. But see, what the problem is in today's society, women want to be accepted as hoes and thots. Think about that for a second. Because back in the day, in the traditional days, as like a lot of women like to be bringing up the courting, the traditional man, the traditional woman. Back in the day, women doing the stuff that they're doing right now were looked at as sluts, Jezebels, whores. You know, they was frowned upon amongst the community, neighborhood. Now you fast forward into today's society, it's still looked upon like that. But they want that to be that attitude, that personality, that characteristic, that thought process to be accepted by men and women of all ages. It's okay for a woman to go around and sleep with a bunch of men and not be married or have kids or be in a serious relationship. She's just doing her. And then they quick to point the finger at the men. But well, the men been doing it for years. Now the women can do it too. Why do women want to be like men so bad? That is very, very disturbing to me. Women walking around here, feminine or not, they want to be men so bad. Masculine women and feminine women. They want to be men so bad. They want to do stuff like us. They want to talk like us. They emulate men. They envy men across the board. I'm not even going to get into the specifics of race. Like, as first, like, mind you, this is the hip hop community, so which is predominantly African American. African American community is predominantly the African American community is predominantly involved in hip hop. I would say 80-90% of the hip hop community is African American. So a lot of this is geared towards the African American women. These are the same women that want a good man. They want a loyal man. They want a nice man to treat them right and to court them and to treat them like a wife. Treat them with respect. And us men that's on our grind, getting our money, doing what we do, we're supposed to look at you and try to wife you up? No way. And this is why women gonna always be 10 steps behind men. The Me Too movement and stuff like this promotes sex and money. That's all women want. Fellas, black men specifically, because this is a hip hop type of movement, but it's covering all races. But black men, if you are out here messing with these hot girls, these thought girls, these city girls, these Cardi B wannabes, these Nicki Minaj wannabes, if you're going to be out here, be careful with your money. Because this hot girl summer is serious. These girls are out here to get the bag. They out here to get their food, their drink, and to get whatever they can out of you and move on. So, gentlemen, especially the African American men, if you're going to be out here playing the game, you better pump and dump. Don't spend no money on them. Because most of them got their own money anyway. Or they're getting supported by a mangina or a simp anyway. So why put money into... Why are you going to take a hot girl and wine and dine her out into a restaurant? Spending $100, $110, $80. Just for a conversation so she can dip on you and go mess with somebody else. Boy, this hot girl summer got the women thinking the wrong way. And for the grown women, any men that's over 30 years old, 35, 40 years old, if you are talking to a woman and she's talking about a hot girl summer, or a city girl summer, or Cardi B movie, if any one of those artists is her favorite artist, get rid of her. And if you don't get rid of her, she's going to play you too. And it's, it's so crazy is because you got women over 35, single or married, want a hot girl summer. Kids or no kids, want a hot girl summer. Married or not, they want to do hot girl. They want to do a hot girl summer. They want to be free and have fun and live life and drink and party. Talk to the women that's 40 plus years old that did that in the 90s. Look at them now. Ask those same women that had that same mindset, want to party, drink, and eat, and mess around and ride the cock carousel. Ask them what their life is right now at 40 plus years old. Miserable. Because a lot of them are miserable. All Meg Thee Stallion did was reinvent the wheel. The wheel that did not work for women that's over 35, 40 years old. Back in the 90s. They did this stuff in the 90s too. 2 Live Crew. Remember all those Uncle Luke and all that? That was partying and drinking. The women was riding, jumping around from dude to dude. Look at the women now. Messed up bodies. Bitter. Can't stand men. Wondering why men don't want them. Fast forward to 2019. Going down the same route. All these women between 18 to 25 to 28, 29 are going down the same route. Watch these same women when they 35, 38, 40 years old, 42 years old. Ask them about a hot girl summer. Ask them. Because what's going to happen is this hot girl summer movement, this Me Too movement, is going to end up with pregnant girl fall and winter, baby in spring, summer. That's what it's going to lead to. It's going to lead to women having kids by dudes that don't want to be with them. Because us men, we don't care. We'll pump and dump. That's in our DNA. But women want the same DNA that men got. Men are here to reproduce. Spread their seeds. Or have some seeds. Whether it's with one girl or with multiple women. That's what men do. Some men like to do it with multiple women. Some men want to do it with one woman. It just depends on how that man is. But women want to open their legs, live life, living their best life, party and drink throughout the summer. And then in the fall, they turn up pregnant. Now here we go again with more single mothers being produced because of a movement, because of a Me Too movement. Man, this is this gyrocentric. This, what is going on here, man? So many women have jumped on the board. I've seen some women in their 40s and 50s talk about hot girl summer. Washed up women past their age, past their sexual market value prime years, 18 to 29. And if some of them got lucky and took care of themselves, they got to 30s and early 40s. If they took care of themselves and got in the gym, ate right, start working out, watching what they eat. Talk about hot girl summers. Knowing dang well the pool of men that they want is super small. 50-year-old women on their little vacations with their little girls. Hot girl summer. 50 years old. The movement is stretched all the way to women in their 50s. Washed up women. And there's a lot of guys out there supporting that. And what I mean by supporting that, they pumping money into it. Feeding these women, buying them drinks, whining and dining them. All they doing is just using you up and getting rid of you and going to the next man. Going from Kevin to Rodney to JB to Joe, Little Joe, Big Joe. They just hopping around from dude to dude. Whether they having sex with him or not, they getting something out of him. And if you're lucky enough, she might give you something. This is a carousel ride for these women for the summer. You gotta ask yourself, man, do you want to be involved with this movement? There's other things you could be doing than chasing hot girls and city girls and thought girls. It's a thought summer. Now, if you out here trying to get some cat, this is the perfect time to do it, fellas. You can go out here and pump and dump women left and right. But there's a chance you're going to get one or two or maybe three pregnant. And then she going to come knocking at your door. And the state, whatever state you in, going to be knocking at your door for child support. Y'all fellas, if y'all going to be out here messing around with these hot girls and these city girls, strap up. Strap up. Because this is deep. The psychological effect that the hot girl summer is having right now is ridiculous. It's already bad enough that we got feminists out here that want to be strong and independent, beating their chest, screaming up the top of their lungs. Now we got this hot girl movement. It's basically a feminine movement, a feminist movement. They want to be equal to men. In no way, shape, fashion, or form, women and men will never be truly equal across the board. I hate to say that. No, you know what? I take that back. I don't hate to say that. It's just science. It's nature. It's the way we've been made as human beings. Men and women will never be equal across the board. Never. Like, there will never be a day that we can look at men and women and say, we are all equal across the board. Maybe in a parallel universe, but in this universe, it's not going to happen. Because you got the equality, and equal opportunity and stuff like that. I get that for jobs and stuff like that. But across the board, women can't do what men do. They're not built like that. The DNA structure, it don't even work for women. But they still pushing forward, beating their chest. Well, the men been doing it too. And that article was crazy when I was reading the article. Celebrity women doing it because, when they do it, everybody want to do it. You got women out here that don't even have a sexual market value talking about hot girl summer. You got 3s, 2s, and 3s, and 4s, and 5s, and 6s thinking they're 2 or 3 plus 2 or 3 what they really are. All these women got the big head following this hot girl summer. Running around here, messing with dudes' pockets and getting sex. I'll tell you one thing. Y'all men out there, especially black men, I'm telling you, man. I hate to say black men, but African American men, you better be careful out here messing with these hot girls, because you can come up and become a hot girl baby daddy. Do you want that? You want that child support taken out your check on the hard-earned money you went to school for, you started a business? These women out here to get in your pockets and eat and drink and party. This Me Too movement will not benefit women in the long run. As I sit back and read these articles and watch videos from other guys that talk about this stuff, I want to talk about it too. Straight up, real talk. Real talk. This don't make no sense. The hot girl summer has taken over the radios, the clubs, even women traveling. They all want to be a hot girl. Single women, married women, women with kids, with no kids, are with this movement. They want to be like men. Men been doing it for a long time. Why the women can't do it? Why we can't do it too? Because y'all not built like that. But y'all want to be treated with respect. Anyways, enough of my rambling about this hot girl summer. This is Mo Real Talk coming to you again. Subscribe to the channel. Like the videos as I put